like it's increased.
It's increased.
It's worse than it was.
Like to actually be out here, man, and you see multiple. This ain't no. What's it called? It ain't like the gay parade week or something, and we saw so many of them.
Yeah, and it's
in
like
packs, man.
That's like in Genesis when he told them, he said that the wickedness has increased on the planet. That's in Genesis. Just think, back then those people still had morals about them and everything. But now in 2016, man, that's apples and oranges right there, man.
Yeah. So the Most High gotta take this place down, man.
That's right.
He has to take this place down. He's gonna take it down in a bloody way.
That's right.
So go ahead and go back to that apocrypha.
This is Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also.
So that means they still doing it to his chosen people.
Right.
He's like, y'all gonna slay each other, but y'all been slaying my people up until now. You know?
That's right.
That proves that the Israelites have to be in subjection and be treated badly. You know? That's proof that we're not supposed to be living, in our power seat. We're supposed to actually be oppressed right now.
That's right.
As crazy as that sounds, according to the scriptures, we're supposed to be oppressed because we can transgress the laws of the Heavenly Father. So you got to put hell on us. We got to go work for this devil.
That's
Right.
We got to worry about our lives, about whether or not a cop rolls behind us, that could be our last.
Right.
You know? Because we went off as a people.
Yep.
Keep going.
Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom.
A payback.
Right.
What recompense mean?
Right.
Like that James Brown, the payback. That's one of my favorite songs. No?
That's right.
That's right.
Keep going.
Thus said the Lord thy power, my right hand shall not spare the sinners.
No, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. You know, who's his right hand now?
Man.
Right now, your hand is Yahawashi.
That's right.
Because it tells you he was given the power to judge the living and the dead.
Right.
Right? Right? His right hand shall not spare them. Oh, in fact, get me Isaiah. Let's go to 66. Start at the
That's right.
Start at 66. Go to verse 15. He ain't gonna spare them.
He ain't gonna spare him. My right hand.
He said my right hand will not spare them.
Hey, Yahawashi go, hey, catch wreck.
That's right, man. Hey man, Yahawashi is gonna man, bro. See, we're trying to even imagine it. We just can't imagine how, man, oh man. That's gonna be a sight to see. If you're a heathen and you see that, that's you oh man. Oh.
He gonna bring into remembrance that fear, how they used to be of him back then.
In fact, let's get the reaction of the heathen. Go to hold that, go to Revelation, and then we'll go back. Because we're gonna show you how they're gonna react, and then we're gonna show him what he's gonna do.
17 again.
Yeah, that's Revelations 1. Behold, it's in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, I shall feed it to you. Hey, this is how they're gonna react, because everybody may seem like when Yahawashi, who that's the name that's the real name in the Hebrew of the Son of God, whose real name is also Yahweh. The Father is Yahweh, the Son is Yahawashi.
That's right.
They think he's gonna come back like in a peaceful manner, you know. But in the scriptures, it tells you he's not gonna come back like that, you know. It tells you he'll come back with vengeance on his mind, you know. Yeah, he's gonna come back extremely angry.
That's right.
That's right.
Because of what the other nations have done to us as a people. So now it's his time to actually do what he's been wanting to do. Because right now he's being held back because he's bound to the prophecies that have already been written. Certain things have to come to pass before he can come back. But right now we're at the very end. So go ahead and get that in Revelation.
This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
When it says behold, he cometh with clouds, that's about the chariots, which are known today as UFOs. Right? When you go into, you ever heard that song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot? That was talking about that was our forefathers and foremothers that were singing about the deliverance.
That's right.
That's why it says, I see a band of angels coming to me and come out over the river Jordan, meaning us being taken back to our land. So they understood that already back then. And those chariots are basically what you could call UFOs. Just like you see like an Independence Day, those actually exist. Those are the actual vehicles of the Heavenly Father, His Son, and the angels.
That's right.
And their technology of those are far superior. They don't probably need no wires or nothing. They just do what they do.
That's right.
So when he says, behold, he come up with clouds, meaning he's going to come with those banded chariots, just like you saw on Independence Day, which they make fun of. What they're doing is making fun of our deliverance.
That's right.
Keep going.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. You know what wailing means? You ever see someone cry? You ever see a kid if they lost their dog? Their dog got killed? You ever see a 5-year-old kid and their dog that got ran over? And how they be, woo! That's what they're going to be doing. Everybody on the planet that's not of the elect is going to be wailing.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're going to be hurt, they're going to be crying.
Yeah.
Wail means like a real intense cry.
That's one of them come from the gut.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's one of them that come from the gut, from the deep inside. Because you know you done messed up.
Yeah, you know you done messed
And you
up.
know that you're going down. You know that you're going to get jacked up. You know, that's what they're going to know. You know, because according to the scriptures, you know, they're going to go into captivity. The other nations that are not of the nation of Israel, after the Most High destroys a portion of our people, He's going to save a portion of our people to go back into the land. And the other nations is going to go into hardcore slavery. They're going to be our servants.
And that's that's a beautiful thing right there too.
Because how can you have a kingdom without subjects?
Yeah, right.
Show me a kingdom that don't have servants in history. No, fictional.
Yeah, right, right.
Show a fictional kingdom that didn't have people that they had in subjection.
Yeah.
There was none.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Right.
So we can go ahead and go back to that. Now we're gonna go into what he's gonna do. Why are they gonna be crying and wailing? We're going to that.
This is Isaiah chapter 16, verse 15. For behold, the Most High will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
So when they see them clouds that he's talking about, behold, they come up with clouds, they're gonna be coming in like a whirlwind. They're gonna be coming in
Everywhere.
everywhere, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It ain't gonna be like they're gonna be able to know when it comes. When it happens, it's gonna be so fast. Like you just gonna look up one time, it's gonna be. And what they gonna be doing? What they gonna be doing?
To render his anger with fury.
To render his anger. So he's coming back angry with fury. Man, that's like a double. Man, anger and fury. Man.
You don't want that.
Go ahead.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
With rebuke with flames of fire. So he's gonna be shooting fire out of them chariots. Like you saw in the War of the Worlds where they zapping them.
That's right.
You know, if you've seen War of the Worlds and with Tom Cruise,
Right,
they
right.
running through, they getting zapped with them laser beams.
Right. Turn them into powder.
Turn them into powder. You know?
They went to the scriptures on that too.
Yeah, they went to the scriptures on that, yeah. Because in order to be a movie director on the level of like Steven Spielberg
Or Lucas.
or George Lucas or what's the other guy? He always does stuff. The guy that did Terminator?
I can't remember that dude's name.
Yeah.
But they got to know these scriptures.
They got to know these scriptures. That's the reason why in Terminator 2, they had America getting destroyed by nuclear missiles. Because that's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
Because when you go into what Esau does, he actually has different movies and comic books and things like that where he actually knows and shows you America's going to get destroyed. That's
right.
Because when you go into like Judge Dredd,
Right.
you ever read the comic book, he had an actual part that was considered the cursed earth, which was an area that was destroyed by nuclear missiles, and then a certain portion of America was spared.
Yeah.
And then when you go into the book of Eli, the road, different things about war, the post-apocalyptic world, they know that's going to happen because they're actually going to create it. They just don't know how they're actually going to do it to themselves and destroy their own rulership.
That's right.
So we'll keep going.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
He's going to plead with them, with the fire and with the sword. The fire that's going to come from the missiles and the fire that's going to come from them chariots is going to be shooting. And then his sword talking about his army. There's men that he's going to raise up. Because what's going to happen is the Most High is going to have the elect men going throughout the earth, taking down all these nations. Every single square foot of the earth is going to be taken down.
That's right.
You know? There ain't going to be somebody, all of a sudden the kingdom set up and you got somebody hiding in a bunker in Antarctica. It ain't happening.
It don't happen.
It ain't happening. There ain't going to be somebody in the deep part of a forest in Australia just hiding, and they ain't, no. Every single soul is going to be accounted for on the planet.
In the deep sea, they're going to try to hide in the sea.
Yeah. You're going to have Leviathan knock them down.
Space station, that's one of their hiding places too. Space station.
Yep.
It ain't going to work.
And you're going to hit them with the meteorites on that, so they ain't got a way to go,
They
man.
ain't got nowhere to go. You know, they're going to try and hide, but they ain't nowhere you can hide. You can't. The arm of the Lord is too long.
It's too long.
For you to hide. No?
That's right.
That's why they trying to build a place up on the moon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's why they got the movies like in Interstellar about them being
Mars,
The Martian.
like Total Recall.
They trying to find a way to get away, man.
Because they know their judgment's coming.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason why they've been trying to find a way to live on another planet. Because they believe if they can find a way to live on another planet, that they can escape the judgment that's going to come here on the earth. The crazy thing about it, the Most High is so bad, he actually made them get to the level where they actually think they could do it.
Yeah.
He actually built them up to where they actually could see it. Man, in the next 20, 30 years, we could be.
You know? Hey,
that's right.
Hey, so
Area 51.
Hey, all that stuff.
All that ain't.
Man, Area 51, they do all those experiment with that technology over there, man.
Yeah.
Because those people see planes coming in and out of that place all the time.
Yeah. You know, a lot of the technology they got was from seeing the Chariots maneuver.
That's right.
Like the stealth bomber technology. They got a lot of that from just watching the Chariots maneuver, you know, through them satellite images.
Everybody love these cell phones. In the end of time, they're gonna take them from you.
Yeah.
They tell you have to get the mark of the beast to have it back.
Come
Hey.
on.
Look at that.
You already know.
Look at that.
You already know, bro. The mark of the beast. That's coming.
That's right.
It's already out. It's already been used.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been fully been implemented.
Right.
And that's the reason why your credit card has that chip. So, in fact, we already finished that piece?
Pretty much.
Yeah, we finished it.
Just say at the end, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Get that.
Yeah.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with our flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. And that's how the Most High is going to set it up, you know? He wants a lot of people to really, he's going to take out, you know, I'm saying this, he's going to kill billions of people. That's
right.
That's what we really feel. You know, I'm saying it, I'm not saying it's in the scriptures written, but it's going to be billions of people going to die.
It's going to be a lot.
It's going to be billions. He want that much blood to be on the earth, man. You know, he's going to do it in a way that's, you gotta be with him to get through these times.
That's
it's
right.
Gonna be that bad.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna be that bad. So we can actually go. We don't need to go to the Apocrypha. Let's hit up Ezekiel 38. Going to Russia, going to the prophecies. You know. How much time we got left? 56. Okay, we good.
All right, Ezekiel 38 from the top.
Yeah, so I'm starting at the top. Yeah, because we talking about the war, you know? We're talking about the war, as you already know, you already said about the chip, which a large part of World War III is to bring about the chip, to control like the remaining nations that are not in, like primarily Iran. Iran is one of them countries, man, they just don't want to submit to Esau.
You're right.
They just don't, you know? But the crazy thing about it, the Most High actually got Edomites from Russia that are actually helping them. But we're going to go into the whole thing of the prophecies of the World War III and how the Most High set it up. Right. So yeah, go ahead and start up at the top.
This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And the words of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesies against him.
Yeah, so the Most High, what he did is that he's actually has put it on the people that are in the land of Gog and Magog, because it's really he's talking about the land. And those people that happen to be in the land, at least primarily, they're Edomites. But remember, we talked about the division between, you know, the house of Esau. the Most High was going to divide them. So what he's done is he actually allowed the Russians to be against America and NATO.
That's right.
So that's why so this is the main person or the main place that's actually going to spearhead against Babylon, which we'll get into that prophecy as well. So go ahead and continue on.
And say, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy enemy, all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
Yeah, so when you go into Ezekiel the 38th chapter, it's talking about Russia. See, a lot of things that's hidden in the scriptures, it ain't going to outright tell you it's Russia.
Yeah.
But this is talking about Russia, and it tells them to turn thee back as before. Because when you go into the history of the Middle East, you realize that the Soviet Union had a big part in the Middle East after World War II. That a lot of the Middle Eastern countries were allies of Russia. Okay, and they used to be over there a lot.
Right.
Like Egypt and different other countries, they were heavily involved in them coming up and building them up. So what happened is after the Soviet collapse, what happened was that they kind of turned away from being involved in that region. But really quickly, which according to the Most High's time, that's very fast to actually turn them back into that region, because that was only like 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
So he really just had them really quickly leave and then come back and be back how they were before, which was really, everybody knew that the Soviet Union was a monster, you know, on the planet. Now everybody knows Russia with Putin, man, he's about that life.
Right,
you know,
right.
he's about taking down America.